Hey y'all, how y'all doing? What's up y'all? Welcome to another episode of VLOGMAS. Today's video we're gonna be talking y'all. Okay, I want this to be a one-on-one. Imagine you being on FaceTime with your girlfriend right now. Okay, me. And we're gonna have a conversation. So, as y'all know, the end of the year is approaching. We are literally in the second week of December, which is insane. And I wanted to do this video to really just give you guys some advice and some pointers when it comes to how you should walk into the new year and some things that you should take into consideration before you walk into 2025. Now, you might see a lot of these different videos trending right now on YouTube or social media in overall, but I really want to give you guys a different point of view because I think these are things that we don't really think about. First thing, so if you're interested in watching this video, just keep on watching. All right, so the first thing that I want to give you guys is, I feel like a lot of us don't do this. For the most part, we forget to do this, but be intentional about cleaning those numbers out of your phone. Like literally go over your phone, take out like those messages that you no longer need, those videos and pictures with your ex and your friends that you no longer talk to. Any contacts. I think the contacts ones gets me all the time because I feel like even me right now on my phone, I know I have so many contacts that I'm going to be deleting soon that I no longer talk to, right? And it's not because maybe we had like a problem, but it's just like sometimes you just disconnect with people and y'all don't talk anymore. And I know I have me and you, I know we have some contacts on there that we probably haven't talked to like maybe like 2-3 years. So baby, take them off, delete those contacts, and just make space for new people, new things, new numbers that might change your life. You know what I'm saying? Connections with people that you probably never thought that you would have. But again, we can't make space for new things if we keep holding on to old things, right? So please, I beg, please go on your phone and delete all those things that no longer serve you. Your finances, sis. My God. Finances is a big thing. And before 2025 comes, I would say take a look at like your spending habits of this year, right? Like what did you do? Where you spent your money at? How much money you had coming in? How much money did you spend? What things did you create? Like new habits that you created in your finances, your savings, right? Like creating a savings account. I will suggest you to do a high yield savings account. And I'm telling you this, but I'm telling myself this as well. Okay. Just want to put that out there. But a high yield savings account, because the AP, I think the interests are very high on there instead of you having it on your regular savings account. We're not doing that in 2025. Okay. We're trying to make more money. And so I did do my research and I found this, online bank is called Marcus and another one is called Sophie. So like look into this in those two for your high yield savings account. Also, I will suggest you to look into creating a rainy day savings account for just emergencies, things that pop up here and there. And you don't want to be using your money, like your bills money, your work, the money you're actually working for every day to pay your bills, to spend on that. So get you one of those savings accounts as well for a rainy day. And budgeting is something that I've been slacking at. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but I need to, like, this year coming 2025, I'm getting my life together, especially with my finances. So I want to share that with you all, maybe a few tips that can help with that. And I know budgeting can suck sometimes, but you have to be disciplined. The next thing is, baby, clean that room, clean that closet, please. This is your sign to go clean your entire home. When it comes to walking into the new year, you do not want to walk into the new year with like just things that you no longer need. So even if it's something that you've had there for, I don't know, for 2 years, sometimes it's good to let things go. Like even if it's your dining room set, and you're like, oh, I've had this for a long time. It's okay. So it's okay to let things go sometimes. Just allow new things to come in, new furniture, new plants, whatever it is, right? Your closet. I know your closet is probably one of those things that you don't like to go and touch because I know how it is. It's annoying to go into your closet. But one of the things that I had to do for myself this year was really just go into my closet. And also because I moved. Let me just be honest. I moved. So go into that closet, getting rid of clothes that I no longer need, even if it was something that it was still cute, but if I'm not wearing it, that means I don't need it. So I just donated it. I mean, I know that sometimes we don't want to get rid of old things, but trust me, when you have that mindset of like holding on to stuff, that's actually a little toxic to have. You don't want to have that mindset. You want to keep your, things open. You want to bring and allow things to come and flow in your life, right? So yeah. If you haven't forgiven anybody before the year is over, it's time for you to start sending those text messages, calls. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is okay to forgive your sister. It's okay to forgive your father. It is okay to forgive your friends, whoever hurt you in the past. It's time to send those text messages, baby. You still got time, okay? So I would definitely encourage you to take the time to forgive anybody who has hurt you in the past, because honestly, when you do that, you remove all this negative feelings, all this anger, resentment, and like, it's going to change your life moving forward. Honestly, it ain't even about the new year, but like, just having the heart of forgiving people is really a blessing. And it might sound like it's not, but it truly is, because you don't want to be walking around in life angry and projecting your feelings onto other people, right? You want to have healthy relationships. In one of those in order for you to have healthy relationships, you have to be able to forgive, no matter what. So now, text your family member, whoever that is. I don't know who's been pissing you off or made you feel some type of way, but send them that text, because you do not want to walk into a new year with all that heaviness and all that baggage. Now, I'll say this because from experience. When I did allow myself to forgive family members in the past, my year, emotionally wise, I had a good year, because I wasn't holding on to things and I wasn't really operating from a place of anger. And even when things went bad for me, I always looked at things from a good perspective. Like, I just feel like my whole mindset just shifted. Granted, I will say, you cannot forgive anybody without God, and forgiveness is a choice. So you have to choose forgiveness. You can't go and say, I'm going to forgive this person, but still be angry at them. You know what I mean? And I know it takes time, but you have to do it for you and not for them. Go on your social media pages, on your follow. Listen, I know that this is something that it sounds crazy, but no, it is so important for your following, your feeds on social media, because I feel like we're always on social media, like consuming content and consuming all these things. You want to make sure that you are intentional on what you're consuming, even on your platforms, right? Like, even if it is on social media, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, be mindful of what you're consuming. If you have to delete people who are constantly sharing things that are negative, things that are like stressing you out, things that are people that was always complaining. You ever had that follower that is always complaining about something? Let it go. And just allow yourself to be more intentional about the things that you're going to be taking in, moving forward in your life. Because that really says a lot. We think that it doesn't affect us, but unconsciously it does. So that is one of my advice. Take your time. It's going to take a few weeks or something, or a few days. But even if it's you going there and just maybe like removing 5 people a day that for sure don't serve you anything, let it go. Start working on your goals for the new year. Okay. I know me. I'm very big on goal setting. I'm very big on vision boards, and I'm all the things. This year, I want to encourage you to do a prayer board, okay? I'm sure some of you guys have seen that, but like right now is the perfect time to start. Before it gets chaotic, before it gets like, all crazy, I would suggest you to like look into creating your own prayer board at home. You can also create something like digital, whatever works for you better. I like to actually do it myself, like on paper. And yeah, do your prayer board. Pray about the things that you want to accomplish next year. Pray about your goals, right? Like, be intentional about the things that you want to do, and ask the Lord to guide your plans, right? Because a lot of times we have goals, and I will say this. Before, in the past, even when I was doing my vision board events, now that I think about it, I never really pray over my goals that I actually did on my vision board. So I want to be intentional moving forward, that I'm actually like doing these plans, right? And praying on these things before. I want to be intentional with like actually taking the time to pray over the things that I want to accomplish, right? Like if I want to, like, let's say hit this financial goal, right? Lord, I want to pray over that so that God can guide me, because that's the only way that I'm gonna be able to get it done regardless anyway. So definitely do that, y'all. Work on your goals for next year, and just ask the Lord to cover them, to bless them, and to guide you through the steps. All right, and that is all. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this little video. I don't know what else to say. I mean, if you guys have any other suggestions, please leave them down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.